Most backpacks these days seem to fall into two camps. They are either boring, black, utilitarian boxes that look like they belong in a corporate cubicle, or they are flimsy fashion statements that fall apart after a month of heavy books. This one from Rickyh tries to find that middle ground, and honestly, it hits a pretty interesting sweet spot. The first thing that grabs you is the graffiti print. It is loud, sure, but it gives the bag a personality that most standard college gear just lacks. It feels like something you would actually want to carry around, rather than just a tool to haul your stuff. Now, looking at the build, it is surprisingly light. You can load this thing up with about 20 pounds of gear, and because the shoulder straps are padded and shaped with actual ergonomics in mind, it does not feel like it is digging into your collarbone after a 10-minute walk to class. That is a huge win for anyone who spends their day trekking across a campus or navigating a city commute. The capacity sits right at 25 liters, which is that perfect Goldilocks zone. It is big enough to swallow a laptop, a few thick textbooks, and a change of clothes for a weekend trip, but it is not so massive that you feel like you are wearing a hiking frame. The organization is where things get a bit wild. There are pockets everywhere. You have the main sleeve for your laptop, which is standard, but then you get this mix of mesh pockets, zipped side compartments, and a front flap with Velcro that feels surprisingly secure. It is great for keeping your keys, chargers, and pens from turning into a chaotic mess at the bottom of the bag. You can actually find your stuff without dumping the whole thing out on a library table. However, it is not perfect. While the graffiti design is fun, it might be a bit too much for a professional office setting, so keep that in mind if you're looking for something strictly for work. Also, while the material feels durable enough for daily abuse, it is not exactly heavy-duty tactical gear, so maybe do not drag it through a muddy trail on a rainy day. It is definitely built for the urban jungle rather than the actual wilderness. What really stands out, though, is the peace of mind they throw in. A 90-day warranty on a bag at this price point is a nice touch. It shows the makers are at least standing behind the stitching and the zippers. If something snaps or a seam gives way, you're not just left holding a broken bag. It is a solid, reliable companion for students or anyone who just needs a dependable way to carry their life from point A to point B. If you want something that stands out in a crowd but still keeps your gear organized and comfortable, this is a really strong contender. It is not trying to be the most expensive or the most technical bag on the market, but for the price, it does exactly what it promises without any unnecessary fuss.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.